What up, Hit Squad? I'm Mike. And that's Will, and this is...
What's Kraken?
It's Fantasy Football Draft. We're basically going to go over each team, and we're going to rate how they did. We'll give them a rating 1 through 10. And this league is a 20-team league, so it's pretty big. Biggest league I've ever been in. I think it's the biggest league you've ever been in, right, Will?
Yeah, definitely.
So we got 20 teams. It is a best ball format, so what that means is your bench, if they outscore your starters, you still get credit for those points. It is PPR, and it is a super flex, so you can have a quarterback in your super flex position.
2 QBs. Way to go.
Yep. So let's get started. We will start with my team.
All right, click that.
So we've got Josh Allen. We've got Davis for Baltimore as running back. Williams from Detroit. Diggs, who I just got from Little Sis Paris in a trade. We got A.J. Brown, Irv Smith, Pittman, and then we got a kicker on a defense. Myers and the Commanders. I think I'm going to give myself a 7. I like my team a lot. The running backs are really weak. But a 7 is really solid to come out of draft with, and then we'll see how we go from there. What do you think, Will?
Yeah, I know I had you at 6 before, but then you got Diggs, so yeah, I'm going to put you at 7 because you got really good receivers, good quarterback, and the same thing with my team as well. Our running backs aren't the cream of the crop.
Yeah, this is for sure a good team coming out of the draft, especially adding Diggs.
Yeah.
Now we got Unaccompanied Pandas,
We got
a.k.a.
Rock.
Rock 1988. Joe Burrow, Jay Williams, Miles Sanders, D. Smith. We got Mooney from Chicago. Jasecki as a tight end. Robinson from the Giants in the flex. And then we've got a kicker and a defense. Let's see what they got on the bench here. Oh, they got another kicker on the bench. Koo. I think that's the best kicker in the league.
Yeah, for Falcons.
Rock, I'm going to have to give you a 5. You got a good QB, but you only got one QB. Definitely you're going to want to pick up another QB or trade from somebody. What did I say, 5?
You said, 5, yeah.
Yeah, we're going to go with 5. Miles Sanders is a great pick. Jay Williams could use some help at receiver. So we're going to go with 5.
I was going to say 6 just because I think Joe Burrow is going to be going insane this year. Just like last year. Huge fan of Javonte Williams and Devontae Smith. And like M. Sanders is good. I had Jasecki last year for a tight end. He did really good. But yeah, I would have given you a little higher if you had a QB in your flex spot.
And I'm actually against Rock to start. Oh, wait. Rock does have Zach Wilson way down there. But he's projected 0.5 points. So I don't think he's going to be...
Oh, yeah. Because he's going to start this year?
Must be highly questionable.
Yeah, that's probably why.
By the way, everybody, I did not really pay attention to football at all last year, so all my knowledge is coming from prior years, so I do not know a lot about the new players. Next up, Big Bad Leroy Frank,
Let me find that one.
the Book of Eli.
Oh, okay.
Eli Manning has his profile picture.
Ah, yeah.
All right, let me click on the team. Oh, and between me and Rock, who you got winning first week?
I'm going to say you just because of the fact that you have really good receivers with Josh Allen.
Yep, sorry, buddy, Rock.
Really good receivers.
Week 1 is going to me, Rock.
But huge fan of Joe Burrow, though. So, I mean, it was a tough one. Definitely a tough one.
Book of Eli, Matthew Stafford, N'Keal Harris, which I'm trying to trade from him.
Who do you want?
Every year, me and Frank have a long trade negotiations that last 5-6 weeks.
You want Najee, you said?
Oh, yeah. What did I say? N'Keal Harris? Najee Harris.
Najee Harris, yeah.
Ezekiel Elliott, Mike Evans, D. London. I have no clue who that is. Tyler Higbee at the tight end. B. Scott in the flex. Chris Boswell for the kicker. And then the Bengals. Robinson on the bench. And that's about all that's notable on the bench.
Sure, only have one QB again.
Yeah, with 20 teams, it was hard to get two good ones. So if you did get two good ones, you got a big advantage, I think. He does have great running backs and some good receivers.
Evans is awesome with Brady.
I would say a 6 for Frank's team.
I think I'm going to go with 7. Just because, Super Bowl winner last year, Stafford. Huge fan of Najee Harris. Elliott's always good. Evans is really good with Brady. Yeah, I don't know who D. London is really, but T. Higbee, he's always been pretty steady, especially with Stafford. I don't know who B. Scott is really. I don't think I've ever heard him before.
I remember him a little bit.
But yeah, I mean, are we rating off the bench too, kind of, or no?
Yeah, just glance at it because it is best ball. They do count. I don't really
Yeah.
see anybody popping off the bench, though.
Not really. What did I already go number?
Solid starters. You said 7.
Yeah, okay. I think I might go 6 actually because of the bench.
I give him 6 because only one starting QB this week.
Yeah, I'm gonna go 6 as well with that one.
Decent team, Frank. Decent team. All right, next we got his opponent, Little Sis, Paris Evil Regal.
Shotties.
Yeah, team name Shotties. Me and Paris had a trade. We actually traded. So Paris sent me Stephon Diggs and a tight end. I can't remember his name.
Waller.
No, I sent her Waller.
Oh, gotcha.
Basically, she sent me Diggs and a low-tier tight end, and I sent her Waller
And Allen.
and Keenan Allen.
Okay.
So I think she definitely got the better trade,
That's a
but
good trade.
I am a Vikings fan and a Diggs fan at heart, so I'm very happy about that trade. Her starting lineup is Lamar Jackson, D. Swift, T.
Algier, I believe it is. Something like that.
Algier,
Algier, yeah.
something like that. Running back, Keenan Allen, Chris Godwin, Waller, Tyler Boyd, and then we got a kicker in the Eagles defense. On the bench, are we seeing anybody amazing? We got N. Collins for Houston.
Yep.
Little Sis, I like your team. I think you are... She got Drew Lock as her backup QB.
Which is not starter.
So, Little Sis, you got a solid, really solid, pretty good team. I think you need another QB.
Yep.
So I'm going to give you a... I'm gonna say 7 like me,
Oh,
even
really?
though you don't have the other QB because you got better wide receivers than me, I think. Allen, Godwin, and Boyd. You at least got equal wide receivers, and then you got Lamar Jackson and better running backs for sure with Swift. So yeah, definitely a 7.
I was going to say 6 just because of the not having a quarterback in that flex spot. But,
Yeah, it's hard for me to get past not having 2 quarterbacks, but
yeah. I'm not a huge... I mean, Lamar's awesome. Like, Lamar Jackson's really good, but I've never been a huge fan of Lamar. But great running back, and then the second running back, not so much. But, yeah, the receivers are top tier. Allen, Godwin with Brady. D. Waller's a huge, really tall tight end. Who's the quarterback for the Raiders this year? Because it's not Carr anymore.
for the Raiders?
Yeah, who's Raiders?
I thought it was Carr.
Oh, is it Carr still? Maybe it is. Okay.
Pretty sure.
Then, yeah, so he's really good with Carr. And, of course, Tyler Boyd has Burrow. He's always really good. But he might not see as much this year because of Jamar Chase. So we'll see. We'll see how that goes.
Who you got, Shotties or Book of Eli?
I think I'm going to go ahead and pick Shotties for sure, though, on this one.
I got to roll with Little Sis, Frank.
Yeah.
Sorry, bud. Up next, Gims, the legend, the GOAT, the myth.
Oh, boy. Gims away. Here we go.
We got Patty Mahomes, which Leanne was not happy about losing. We got Clyde Edwards-Hilaire, Jay Dobbins, solid running backs. Wide receivers, we got Jerry Jeudy, Metcalf. We've got the really long name at tight end.
Okwuegbunam or something like that.
Yeah, we're Okwubuna.
Something like that.
Butchered it, but he's on there. And then we got Jay Palmer in the flex. Do we have a quarterback on defense? No, we do not. Another one quarterback team.
3 defense.
But, yeah, and 3 defenses Gims. I think Gims was trolling a little bit at that
Yeah.
point. Oh, by the way, guys, so we should have said this at the beginning, but first place in this league gets $1,000, and they get to pick what the loser has to do, the loser of the toilet bowl. So
Yeah.
the bottom 8 teams in this league all play in the toilet bowl league, which lasts 3 weeks, and whoever loses all 3 of those games becomes the toilet bowl champion, and the winner of the league gets to pick the punishment for the loser. So you definitely don't want to be in last place in this league.
Nope, that's your goal, not to be in last.
So Gims with 3 defenses. I'm sorry, buddy, but I got to give you a 5 on that.
More than I was going to give him. I was going to say 4 just because...
Oh, wow. See, Gims? See how he treats you?
Well, no, because there's no QB either, and 3 defenses. And,
But his one QB is Patty Mahomes.
True. That is true. I mean, Jay Dobbins is questionable in that one. Who's Jay Palmer? Who's that for the Chargers? Jay Palmer.
I have no clue.
Yeah, I don't know that either. So, yeah, I mean, I don't know who the tight end is. Don't know who that receiver is. Metcalf and Judy are pretty good.
Gims, your kicker is projected 0 points. You need to get another kicker.
Yes, I'm gonna go with 4 on that one.
Yeah.
But Mahomes gave you those 4 points. Mahomes in your Judy and Metcalf.
I'll still say 5 because it's Gims, and I would never give him below that.
True.
All right, Gims' opponent, Leanne Rose Makes Art, a.k.a. God Emperor Emirus. That is the team name. And we've got Jalen Hurts, Gibson as running back, Pierce from Houston, Marquise Brown for the wide receiver, DJ Shark, Cole Kmet, Tom Brady, and then we got Carlson and the Ravens.
Talk about stack.
And the bench, we got Julio Jones.
There's Tony, too.
Yeah. Another tight end, Everett. T. Burks. Yeah, so Leanne's got a solid team. I'm going to give Leanne... See, do we have any weaknesses? I don't think Leanne's team really has a weaknesses. I can get back here and see the projections.
D. Pierce probably the only one. D. Pierce and Komet be the least of the players.
So, stronger running backs than me. Slightly worse receivers. Better QBs. Yeah, so I think I give Leanne an 8. She might have my favorite team of the draft. So,
that's where I was.
Well, definitely so far she has my favorite team of the draft.
I was thinking of 9.
9.
Just because of D. Pierce and Komet. So I was gonna go 9, but I think we're gonna go 8 for that one.
Okay, so we got 2 8s. Yeah. And I guess that means we both got her beating Gims week 1.
Yep.
All right, up next is Turtle Hermit. And Turtle Hermit and Mrs. Crash were at the forefront of some controversy for this draft. Neither of them showed up to draft their team, and they ended up having the computer do it. And that computer ended up sniping everybody over and over and over again. So Turtle Hermit ended up with Jay Fields, Rashad Penny, Stevenson, Sutton, Juju, Cameron Brate, Mac Jones, and then we got a kicker and a defense. And then the bench is actually not bad either.
Saying his team is pretty solid.
So the computer really was staying out of it in the beginning when everybody's spending all their money, and then just cleaned up in the middle and end of the draft.
Yeah. I mean, getting Justin Fields and Mac Jones on auto. That's crazy.
Yeah, so Turtle, I would have to say a 7, just because it's such a solid team. There's no holes. There's no, dominators, but there's no holes.
Right, exactly. I mean, Mac Jones and Fields could go crazy, too, but, it's a what if. But, yeah, I'd say the same thing on 7.
They got 2 QBs. The computer did a good job for you, Turtle Hermit. Did a real good job. Turtle Hermit's got a really solid team.
Shoots on the... Oh, Mahomes this year. Was he wasn't last year, or me, I may not know.
I really didn't pay attention
last
year.
time I saw him, Schuster.
So, the last 10 years, I've done 10 fantasy leagues a year. Last year, I just was not into it. I was just too busy. This year, I'm trying to get back into it a little bit. So, most of my fantasy football knowledge comes from 2 years ago.
He's a good bench, too, though. Jeez.
Yeah, he does.
Good replacement for bench, all starters.
Yeah. Turtle Hermit got...
There's not one bench player on his team. What the heck?
I know. He's got a good squad. You should trade some of that depth for an all-star Turtle, and you got a good shot.
Yeah. DM me, Turtle.
Turtle is against... You don't have any all-stars on your team.
What do you mean? I got... Oh, gosh. Who do I have now? I'm already forgetting who I have.
You got Trevor Lawrence.
I have Justin Herbert.
Yeah, that's
so I can't trade him.
You got good QBs. All right, he's against Team Breadman.
Oh, Breadman.
Baker Mayfield, Austin Eckler, A. Jones, Michael Thomas, Hunter Renfro, Kyle Pitts, Joe Flacco. Then we got a kicker and a defense, Titans defense to be exact.
Flacco still playing?
His bench is garbage for the most part besides Montgomery.
Yeah.
So he's got good runners. He's got really good runners. Best runners we've seen so far. Solid wide receivers. Pretty good team, Breadman. Better than you gave it credit for. Joe Flacco and Baker Mayfield. I think Breadman is 7.
Yeah, I don't think Flacco's going to make... I have a feeling that Zach Wilson is going to take over in the season, but we'll see.
I know nothing about it. I would assume that would probably be the case, though.
Yeah. But he's at 7?
Oh, yeah. So, Breadman, what do you got for Breadman?
I'm going to have to go... He might not like me. I'm going to have to go 6. I'm not a fan of Mayfield and this Flacco combo with the quarterbacks. He has really good running backs, and like I said, semi-tier. Besides Michael Thomas is pretty good. But he's
His running backs are amazing.
Yeah.
He's got 3 all-star. Well, I guess Montgomery's not an all-star anymore. But he's got 2 all-star running backs, and then Montgomery could be pretty good.
Pitts is good too. Tight end for Atlanta.
I think it's a toss-up.
Can I give it 6.5?
Yeah.
I'm gonna give it 6.5 just because of quarterbacks.
And who you got winning between him and Turtle?
I think. What did I give Turtle again?
I don't remember what you gave Turtle.
I need to go back and look quick.
Did you actually rate him?
No, I did.
Or did you write it down, I mean?
No, I didn't write it down, no, but I was like, I think I gave him a 7. I think Hermit's going to win.
I think it's going to be close.
I'm kind of biased towards the rookie quarterbacks with Mack and Fields, but
I am going to give the edge to... I like Turtle's team better for the whole season, but I think Breadman takes week 1.
Okay. Pretty close matchup, it says, for point-wise.
Yep.
Only 8-point difference.
Up next, we got Junior Pops, which is Pops and Cindy.
Oh, nice. Take team.
So we got Trey Lance, Alvin Kamara, J.D. McKissick, Devontae Adams, Curtis Samuel, Noah Fant, Matt Ryan. So they got 2 good QBs. Kicker and defense, Kyle Rudolph on the bench, Taysom Hill, and then a couple other rookies. They got a pretty good starting lineup, not a lot of depth. Well, they got a really good starting lineup.
Yeah.
I'd say a 7. Their kicker, Cindy, is projected 0 as well. You better get that swapped out. Wonder what's going on with him. But anyway.
I'm going to say he's 7.
You give him 7 too?
You said 7. I'm going to go 6. I love Trey Lance. Matt Ryan's really good too, Kamara, but I think they're going to be lacking with, I don't know, McKissick and their tight end, receiver. I don't know, I see 3, I think, average players, Samuel, Fant, and McKissick.
Yeah. Yeah, it might be closer to a 6. I still say 7 because Kamara bounces out a lot.
Yeah. If you get that kicker fix, Cindy, I'll give you a 7.
Yeah, I guess I should a 6 because of the kicker. But get the kicker replaced, you got 7.
Yeah.
Then we got Nem.
Oh, boy.
Codename Java Jivers. We got Aaron Rodgers.
Steal mom's name.
Yeah. Aaron Rodgers, Joe Mixon, Zach Moss, CeeDee Lamb, Deontay Johnson, TJ Hawkinson, Alan Lazard. Super Packers fan, by the way, obviously.
Yeah,
Tyler Bass and the Rams. What's the bench looking like? Bench is looking like kind of trash. Got a couple decent.
Some more Green Bay people on there. Jeez.
I would have to give Nem a 6. They got a solid starting lineup. But bad bench. I'm going to go 6.
Yeah. Okay, if I'm not being biased against Green Bay, I give it a 6. I am biased against Green Bay, so I'm going to give it a 5. I can't. I don't know, jeez. Z-Moss, not very good. No, I'll give him a 7. Yeah. I'm going to go 7.
And only
Rodgers is good.
Right?
Mixon's is good.
Only 1 QB, right?
CD, gee, I didn't realize that. Yeah, you're actually right. Oh, can't give you a 7. I'm going to say 6 because of that no QB.
Yeah, I think the 2 QBs for Junior Pops is going to overtake Nem in week 1.
Yep.
But it's going to be close. All right, up next we got Lish versus Miss Crash. And Miss Crash was equally as polarizing as Turtle Hermit for not showing up to the draft. Leanne was not happy all the time. She got sniped by Miss Crash and Turtle Hermit.
Are all the kickers just not...
Maybe it's just the app acting up.
Yeah, I think it might be, because I don't think I've seen the kicker yet.
Okay, so that's what it is. So the kickers are fine. The app's just acting up. Okay, Lish drafted Deshaun Watson really early, not knowing that he was suspended.
Right.
Also, DeAndre Hopkins. So they're playing the suspended game.
Both great players.
But we got Jared Goff, Christian McCaffrey, Dalvin Cook. So that's the best running back combo.
Yeah.
They passed him up. Randall Cobb, Marvin Jones, Mark Andrews. Nice. And then we got Gainwell's running back in the flex. So no double QB until at the end of the season if Deshaun Watson comes back. And they will get DeAndre Hopkins back eventually. So this is actually a pretty solid team. Later on, they got to hold on in the beginning, but then But Dalvin Cook and Christian McCaffrey can win you weeks by themselves.
Easy. McCaffrey's insane. And so is Dalvin, yeah.
I'm definitely saying 7.
Yeah, I'm going 7 as well. I would have given him 8 if they had a quarterback in the super flex spot.
Then we got Miss Crash. Let's see what we got here. So we got Brissett, the QB for Cleveland. E. Mitchell, Damian Harris, Bateman, Davis, which is somebody I really wanted, but it got sniped, of course. I'm not even going to try to say the tight end name.
Matt Freiermuth.
Freiermuth, nice.
Yeah.
Jarvis Landry, T. Davis, and the Bears defense.
He's supposed to be a big person this year.
And the defense ain't bad at all. I mean, the bench ain't bad at all either. So, once again, the computer auto-drafting did a pretty good job of giving you a nice round team. Although this time you did not get the double QB like Turtle did. So, I'm going to have to go with a strong 5, close to a 6. Just because, yeah, definitely because of the QB situation.
And I don't know who Brissett is. I don't think I've heard.
I think it's Jacoby Brissett. They used to play for the Colts.
Yeah, I'd say a solid 5 as well. I'm a huge fan of Bateman. He's supposed to be good this year, and so is Freiermuth. And Jarvis Landry, I don't care what team he's on, but I've had him multiple years in a row. He always puts up points, I swear.
Yeah, he's a good fill-in player.
Yeah. And D. Harris, it's there's like 3 running backs right now on the Patriots, so it's really hard to pick who the best is going to be for that.
We got win Crash or Lish.
Lish is going to win.
Yep.
Just with the running backs.
I think Lish as well. This is Mr. Crash's first time ever playing fantasy, so not a bad start.
Definitely not.
Considering you let the computer do it. But you got something there.
I like your bench. K. Osborne.
Yep, not bad at all. Up next, we got Java Girl.
Oh, boy. 10 out of 10.
Will's mama. You better not give her a bad rating.
I know, right?
Okay, so decent bench. We've got starters, Jameis Winston, Leonard Fournette, Kareem Hunt, Mike Williams, Duvernay, Kelsey, Tannehill, Folk, and the Panthers. Very solid.
Did I kick Chris points?
Yep. Oh, yeah, so what's going on with the other one? I have no clue.
Yeah.
So, by the way, there was collusion between Will and Java Girl.
No.
All I hear from the other room is, get Tannehill so Mike can't get him.
No, I said if you're
going to let Mike get Tannehill?
She wasn't going to bid $1. I'm like, Mom, just bid the $1.
So Java Girl ended up with my Tannehill.
Oh, jeez.
But that's a real solid team. I don't see any weaknesses, so I've got to give it a... Yeah, that's a really good team.
Yeah.
I think an 8. Because they got Kelsey, yeah.
That's what I was going to go for.
2 quarterbacks and a strong tight end. That's going to be a big advantage in a 20-team league. I go 8.
Yeah, I'm going 8 as well. Great starting lineup, and the bench isn't even bad either. First house 2 spots.
And their opponent week 1 is Spectre, the Discord King,
Oh, boy.
ruler of Krakenhits Discord.
Oh, boy.
Also taking all the Vikings players from everyone. We
Yeah,
got
I know.
Kirk Cousins, Jonathan Taylor, James Conner, great start. Adam Thielen, Claypool. Then we got Tanyan for tight end, not great. Russell Gage in the flex. Tucker, great kicker in the Colts defense. And then kind of a trash bench, but we do got Campbell.
Oh, they got Garoppolo's not starting, though, is he? Trey Lance is starting, I think.
And they've got Rob Gronkowski waiting in case he comes out of retirement.
You never know about Gronkowski.
So I'm going to have to give they only got 1 starting QB to start off. I'll have to give a 6. I like the team. It needs another QB.
Yeah. We're going 6 as well. And there was also other collusion saying that M was the one picking the Vikings players, not Spectre. I was trying to get me some Kirk Cousins and trying to get me Thielen, but
Of course, M's going to take the Vikings players.
couldn't get them.
They know what they're doing.
Yeah, I'd say it's solid. I'd say it's solid 6.
Java Girl takes week 1, though.
Yeah, for sure.
Up next, Team Hefty Lefty Santa Claus himself.
Oh boy.
We got Russell Wilson, Cordell Patterson, Naheem Hines, Justin Jefferson, Debo Samuel, Dallas Goedert, Mitchell Trubisky, Greg Zuerlein, and the Browns defense. Off the bench, we got Ayuk, Pickens, Robbie Anderson, Moore, and Kay Walker. Not bad at all. I'm going to have to give a 7.
Oh, he's not like me.
He needs Trubisky to show something this year for this team to make a push.
Yeah.
I got to give a 6 because Cordell I don't think is going to
That's
last
what I
all
was
that
saying.
long.
And Hines and Cordell. I was going to say 6 just because of that.
6.5.
I'm going to give you a 6, Dad. I'm going to give you a 6.
6.5.
Just because bench lacking too a little bit. I feel like for people to put in.
And the opponent, Scottio. This is a good team, I think. Got Derek Carr, Barkley. How do you say the
ETN? Travis
ETN. Cooper Kupp, Higgins, D. Knox, Carson Wentz, Butker, and Steelers defense.
Solid bench.
Solid bench. We got Henry, we got Westbrook, we got Dylan Parker. So solid team all around. No all-stars besides Barkley. Well, I guess Travis could become one. And Cooper Kupp. Yeah, he's got 3 all-stars.
Yeah, I like Kupp a lot.
So 3 all-stars, decent QBs.
Yeah, jeez.
I have to go an 8.
Yeah.
No weaknesses. Very good team.
Thinking 7.5, but
I'm going to go 8, and I say Scottio takes down Hefty Lefty to start the season.
Yeah. Definitely going to win the... I think I'm going to go 7.5. Definitely going to win the against Hefty Lefty, though.
Wow. Hefty Lefty, how do you feel about your son not even having your back?
I'm just going off the numbers, Dad.
It's insane.
Just going off the numbers.
Absolutely insane. Up next, King Chiefy Itachi Uchiha.
Oh, boy. Here we go.
All right, let's see what this team is like. We got Herbert, Ingram, Madison. He's got Madison as a starting running back. Yeah. Jamar Chase, Jalen Waddle, which I let him have because he is whining.
No.
Trevor Lawrence, Robbie Gould, and the Dolphins. Tyler Lockett on the bench. Not a bad starting lineup at all. Madison's a real weak point.
I'm loose. I'm getting I need to look some running back.
I know low depth, weak running backs, just like my team though. My only problem is my weak running backs. Strong wide receivers like my team. You got 2 good QBs. But I think your running backs are a tad worse than mine.
Yeah.
Because you got Madison starting. Although if Cook goes down, you're in good shape. I give you 6.5.
I was going to say 7 for myself, but I think I should get 6 because I'm running backs.
Yeah, that's
not good.
Rough running backs. And you're actually against Aromas 26.
Yep.
Let's go. Now, what does this name mean, Aromas? Do you know, Will? Xanark Canned Abes.
I don't know. I don't know.
Aromas, what does it mean? We want to know. Dak Prescott, Nick Chubb, Burkhead, Amari Cooper, Dotson, Schultz, Smith, Geno Smith. Hey, Aromas, you actually, my whole plan, the whole draft was to get Geno Smith, and then you just completely destroyed me. You got Suck Up, which is a great kicker. I always get him every year. Off the bench, we got Ertz, which is good, and then, Gallup you'll have later on in the year. Nice. So not a bad bench with Gallup sitting down there.
Why is he out?
I don't know. So decent running backs, but not amazing. Although Chubb, I don't think Chubb is going to be top tier this year, but I think he's going to be He's going to be a good 2. Decent wide receivers. You got 2 QBs, which is a plus. You got good tight ends. I was 7.
What did I get again? A 6, right?
Yeah.
I was gonna say. Yeah, I was gonna say.
Well, I gave you 6.5. You gave yourself 6.
Yeah. I'm gonna say 6 again. I feel like we're pretty even. He has better running backs than I do, but I got some better receivers.
Yeah, you guys are pretty even, honestly.
And I feel like my quarterbacks are gonna outperform Prescott and Geno. So I'm gonna say 6 for him as well, but I feel like I will take week 1.
Yeah, I think you will. I think his team is deeper, but I think you will take week 1.
It just depends if my running backs get any points at all.
Because Nick Chubb, if he goes off, you're going to be in trouble.
Yeah.
Because your running backs ain't going to... I really don't know who's going to win that one, but you are projected to win. I'm going to ride with Aromas, though. I got to ride with Aromas. I got to ride with Aromas. Who are you going with? You or Aromas?
I'm going to go with me. It's only a 6-point difference, for projected, so it's really close.
Yeah.
But I think I'll take it with Herbert and Lawrence.
And the last match up is Ren Fox, which doesn't have a profile picture. Is he the only one in the league without a profile picture? Miss Crash and the Ren Fox don't have a profile picture.
Oh, my gosh.
We're in the minor leagues again.
Oh, Ren's looking pretty solid.
Ren was being sneaky. So Ren went with Kyler Murray, Derrick Henry, Edmonds, Terry McLaurin, which I like getting every year but did not get him this year.
I'll try to get Edmonds earlier.
Robert Woods, Njoku, Mariota, Prater, and the 49ers. We got Cooks. Solid couple on the bench there. Cooks and A.J. Green. Watkins. So he's got deep wide receiver. He's got good running backs. If Mariota keeps playing, he's got a really good team.
So, is Matt Ryan retired?
I'll give a 7.5. Matt Ryan's in the Colts.
Colts it was, yeah.
I give Ren a 7.5.
I'm going to give him a 7.5 as well.
So this is what's hard about it because I really like my team, but I can't rate them higher than these teams because they've got, exactly. They've got more rounded out teams.
I tried to get Edmonds too. I was so close to getting C. Edmonds.
I went with 0 running back strategy, which Breadman did not know was a strategy and made fun of me about. But it is a strategy, Breadman, whether you like it or not. Now I just got to make sure I find a running back through free agents or trading.
Yeah, I see, and the thing is, I have to count on Herbert because I spent $74 on him when I bought him. 74 for Herbert and like 60 for Jamar Chase. So
yeah, this was an auction draft.
Yeah. Yeah, I say 7.5. Solid 7.5.
All right, then for Bat Champ, who'll be against Ren Fox, we got Tua. How do I say that?
I gotta say it's like Tua to Govia or something.
I gotta say it. Tagovailoa.
I don't even know.
I could say it a couple years ago.
Everyone says Tua whenever.
Cam Akers, Josh Jacobs, Tyreek Hill, nice.
Yep.
We got Moore. We got Kittle, nice.
With
Daniel
Tannehill.
Jones, got a kicker and a defense. Christian Kirk, Pollard, nice, solid bench to support. Very well-rounded team. Weak QBs, but if Tua or Daniel Jones takes a step up, it's a really solid team.
I think Tua's gonna have a great year with Tyreek Hill. I feel like.
I'm gonna have to give it a 7 because it's so well-rounded.
Yeah. Yeah, I wouldn't go with 6. I go 7 as well, especially since they got Daniel Dimes as their second QB.
Week 1, I'm gonna go with.
That's a tough one.
It is a tough one. I think Kyler Murray pulls it out for Ren Fox. Even though I really like Bat Champ's team.
Yeah, I like Kyler Murray, but I'm a huge fan of Kittle. Kittle's really good. Tyreek Hill and Tua. I think Tua's gonna pop up this year. I'm gonna take the underdog. I'm gonna go Bat Champ.
There you go, Bat Champ, and that is Will's cousin?
Yep, cousin. Yeah, and Josh Jacobs. I've had him multiple years in a row. He's always solid.
Very nice. Well, that is what we think of the teams. Who's your best overall?
Best overall, I had to be.
I'm going with Leanne.
Yeah,
best
I was going to say Leanne's team because she's only. Or 2/8? Were the 2/8?
Yeah, so Leanne's and Scotio's, is that the other one?
I think so. Yeah, Scott was. Yeah, I think it was an 8. Yeah, I'm gonna go Leanne though because behind Kirk Cousins, my favorite is Tom Brady.
Oh yeah, she stole Tom Brady from me, by the way. Stole Tom Brady, stole Jalen Hurts, and that's the story of the draft.
Oh jeez.
All right.
I say they're pretty even teams. Besides the 2 big ones, you know what I'm saying?
Honestly, the teams turned out a lot more even than I thought it was going to for 20 teams.
Especially with that.
I lost my sticky note.
Which one did you have?
Where did it go?
With the list of things you're talking about?
Oh, there it is. Okay. All right, on to the next topic. Will's ASMR videos. Will, what is the inspiration behind the ASMR videos, and are you going to start doing feature films?
It's corn. It's corn.
All right, guys, you got it. It's corn.
The ASMR really started when my son, King Soul, donated that pack to me. It's on the TikTok, guys. You want to check it out. It's pinned on top.
What about Akina Black? Remember Akina Black?
There's so many. Every night, every night Akina Black wanted me to do the ASMR packs. But I pulled a Rainbow Gyarados out of one of the ASMR packs, and I've loved ASMR ever since.
We're going to get Will the whole setup. He's going to be doing the little clicking and the clacking and the brushes. So if you guys like falling asleep to that, be ready.
Yeah, we'll see how that goes.
What else is new in Krakenhits territory, Will?
I guess we could talk about how excited I am to open that base set box.
Oh, yeah. We got base set coming
Can't
up.
wait for that. Also, I'm thinking about doing something crazy. When I get my slabs back from PSA. I think Will might run a mystery bag of his personal collection.
Oh,
we'll see what happens.
Wow.
But we'll see what they come back.
I'm gonna make Will put all his Charizards in those bags.
It's gonna be crazy.
But yeah, base set coming up, everybody. So you better be excited for that. That should actually be here in a few days.
We pulled the base set 2 Zard out of the base set 2 box, so we have to pull.
I have tracking info, so it should be here pretty soon.
Gotta pull that Zard this time out of the base set box as well.
Yeah, we'll have a lot of fun stuff coming up. We do have a second Whatnot account now, so we're going to get even more streamers. Lish and Shippa Schwal are going to start streaming this week.
Is that Saturday? What day is
Schwal is Saturday. Lish is going to be going Thursday.
Okay.
So tomorrow.
Oh, nice.
Or whenever this
What is Lish
podcast
doing?
goes out.
Just whatever?
I don't know. Probably Garbage Pail Kids.
Nice. Hey, this is cool. This patches and autos and Garbage Pail Kids.
I know. It's going to be awesome. I can't wait.
Yeah.
We got some new ones, and we're looking forward to it. What else, Will? What else?
I don't know. I think that's a pretty good first podcast. How long did it take us to do it? Oh, nice. 36 minutes already. Let's go.
So, guys, it's not always going to be fantasy football.
Yeah.
But during the fantasy football season, we will cover that because this whole podcast is just to kind of highlight the fantasy football league we're doing with the Hit Squad. Both our team here at headquarters and some of the loyalists from day one.
Yep.
So we'll talk about that. We'll talk about some other stuff. We're going to do some movie reviews. We're going to do some food reviews, drink
We're going
reviews,
to take some Q&A.
Q&A.
Like, whatever they can...
This is basically just going to be a podcast where we just do random stuff every time. Maybe it'll develop some kind of format over time, but for now it's just going to be random stuff. During fantasy football season, we'll go over the fantasy football stuff here and there. And yeah, we are...
It's going to be a lot of fun.
Happy to have you join us. So leave some comments in the comment section and let us know what you want us to talk about. And let us know who you think got the best team of the draft.
Oh, yeah. We can also talk about gaming, too, once we start gaming and stuff again.
Yep.
Stuff like that.
Gaming, anime, it's going to have it all.
all. Anime is all we need.
Yeah.
You should talk about every single anime I ever known to man.
Yep.
It's like thousands.
What anime should I watch? Well,
you should watch... Which one have I been telling you to watch? I've been telling you to watch one single anime.
I'm not watching Food Wars.
Oh.
I don't want to watch Food Wars.
You won't watch Food Wars.
There's no point to watching Food Wars when there's so many other good ones.
You should watch... I'm trying to think what you haven't watched. We haven't watched Bleach yet. There's a lot of episodes, though. Bleach is... And they're continuing the anime now after, like, a hiatus of, like, 3-4 years.
Yeah, I heard that. I
That's
gotta watch
really nice.
Bleach and One Piece.
That's a lot.
I don't think I'll ever get to either one.
It's gonna take a long time.
Exactly.
For One Piece.
I'm excited for Attack on Titan, but that's not for like another year or so. Have you caught up on Attack on Titan?
No.
Oh my goodness.
Nope, I need to.
I'm never watching Food Wars, especially if you don't catch up on Attack on Titan.
I'll catch him on Attack on Titan. I have to. Dude, Attack on Titan's intense. Every single level is just intense. I can't handle it sometimes.
It is. It's awesome.
Yeah.
That's why it's the best.
And my whole like thought process of the whole anime is all mixed up now. So I might have to restart at a certain point and just rewatch.
Yeah, for sure.
Because I really don't even know where I left off actually.
We're also going to have some guests on this podcast eventually, so in the comments, let us know who you want as guests on the podcast.
Celebrities are options.
Yeah, if we can find a celebrity to come on this with us.
Chumley!
But we'll probably start with some Hit Squad OGs.
Oh,
so
yeah, right?
hopefully we talk Gims to get in on here.
Gims the GOAT.
Maybe we'll talk to Shipper Schwal or the Ren Fox one time. Get Leanne on here. Get Little Sis on here.
Heck yeah.
But I think we're going to cut it there. Have a great day. Appreciate you tuning in. And that was What's Crackin', Kraken.
Look forward to more podcasts coming soon.
Peace.
Peace.